everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa and this is Porterhouse Rules. And yeah, welcome back. It's nice to see you again. Today I'm going to be making mug cake cookie things and stuff because it seemed like a good idea, because you know how sometimes you're sitting there and you're like, I don't want to make a whole batch of cookies, but I kind of want to eat a cookie. And so this is kind of just the solution for that. Yeah, so I have 3 different ways that we're going to do it. So first thing you need is a mug. Any microwave safe mug will do. If on the bottom it says that you can't put it in the microwave, then don't put it in the microwave. But this one does say you can put it in the microwave because I microwave my coffee like all the time. Because, yeah. And then you need a tablespoon of melted butter. And if you've never melted butter in the microwave, be careful because it only needs in there for like 6 or 7 seconds. Like literally, like butter melts really fast. Just, yeah. So, melted butter, and then you need an egg yolk, which I don't often enough get a chance to get an egg yolk, so yeah. I was gonna get a water bottle and do that whole like water bottle egg yolk separator thing, but then I couldn't find an empty water bottle, so that didn't happen. Don't break, Mr. Eggy. Don't break, Mr. Eggy. And this is a store-bought egg because my chickens are on like strike right now because it's so dead-gun hot outside. They don't like laying when it's hot outside. Ooh, genius level right there. Okay, so you put your egg yolk in with that. And then back up to me. Hi! Still here. Need to get a rag. Anywho. Okay, so a tablespoon of melted butter, 1 egg yolk, a teaspoon of white sugar and brown sugar. Where's, oh, it's way over there. Way over there. Thunder's really excited and he can't even eat this because his name's Chocolate Thunder. I literally named him after something that can poison him. It's really kind of messed up. It's not right. So, a tablespoon of white sugar. Yeah, that's what I said, right? A tablespoon of white sugar. And then a tablespoon of brown sugar. I seen a video the other day where someone was like, what's molasses? Molasses, from what I understand, is what you get when you like spin all the sticky stuff off of white sugar to get like the white refined sugar, and then it turns to white sugar instead of brown sugar. So brown sugar has molasses in it, but I don't really know because it doesn't taste like molasses. Anyway, tablespoon of brown sugar. Now, it's okay, have no fear, the flour is here. Thunder, you cannot have it. It's not for you. I'm not making dog treats. I made dog treats. Check out that video. I did that. I think it's going to be up there. I'm going to make a link up there because I made dog treats. 3 tablespoons of flour. And you can mix this in your mug, I guess, but then, like I said, I watched some of these videos and someone's like, don't mix it in the mug because then it's just going to look like sloppy, mucky mess all over your mug. And I want a pretty mug cake. Cookie. It's a cookie. We're making a cookie this time. So then you mix all this stuff up. Get a piece of brown sugar. Don't like that. Okay, so you mix all this stuff up and you get cookie dough. So then you need to put your chocolate chips in it. I don't know. Whoa, light just did something. Someone's talking to me. I'm sorry. Chocolate chip cookie gods, if I'm somehow defiling you right now. It says, I literally on the instructions wrote down some chocolate chips because that's a real accurate measurement, right? Some. A bunch. Put in a bunch of chocolate chips. However chocolatey you want it, put in that many chocolate chips. Okay. So you take, I feel like this mug's too big. because there's not that much dough. So I'm going to get a smaller mug for this one. Smaller mug. You want to spray just like you would. Don't spray your face. My face is now non-stick. You spray it and then you put your cookie dough in it. And then you're going to put it in the microwave for 40 to 60 seconds is what it says, depending on the strength of your microwave. So I have my cookie dough in the cup, and now I'm gonna go put it in the microwave and I'll be right back. Thank you. Okay, so now that I have successfully put it in the microwave, it took like 45 seconds, I think. And the mug is really, really hot when you get it out of the microwave, so don't burn yourself. That's what they make candles for. But I did let it cool off for a second. So now I'm gonna see if it's a cookie. It totally is a cookie. It's a cookie just like it's supposed to be a cookie. That's really good. Success on our first one. I've never made a mug cake or cookie or brownie or anything before, so this is a total success for me. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna be right back, and then we're gonna make a brownie in a mug. That sounds fun. Okay, I'm back. Totally just ate that whole cookie. Didn't plan on it, but it tasted really good, and it was a warm chocolate chip cookie, so I had to eat it. Anyway, okay, so now what we're gonna do is make a brownie in a mug, and this one is 2 tablespoons of melted butter, which, like I said, don't melt it for that long because you don't need to. And then 2 tablespoons of milk. I love how everything is tablespoons, except for one, and that's the vanilla. And I have a whole issue with vanilla because that, yeah, that's just a whole nother thing there. I mean, I don't see the point, but I did get the vanilla. I got the vanilla. I didn't actually get it. I sent my husband to go get it. So it says a small pinch of salt. I can't pinch it because it's in a salt shaker. So that's a small pinch of salt. Pinch of salt. 1/8 of a teaspoon of vanilla. And I don't have 1/8 of a teaspoon measuring spoon because this teeny tiny thing is 1/4 of a teaspoon. So I'm going to try and do half of that. That was too much. Too much. Too much. See, it's like 5 drops. Why don't they just say 5 drops of vanilla? 5 drops of vanilla. 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Cocoa powder. Oh, this one's not even open yet. I thought I had an open one. Oh God, I'm gonna make a mess. I'm gonna make a mess. It's really full. Cocoa powder. Not cocoa mix, hot chocolate mix, anything like that. Cocoa powder. And it says 2 tablespoons. Dang, that's a lot of chocolate. I don't know, but that's what it says, so that's what I'm gonna do. If it turns out wrong, you guys are gonna see that it turned out wrong. And it wasn't my fault because I was following directions. Unless I wrote the directions down, in which case that is my fault. I don't know, it's probably my fault. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I am making a mess. I'm making a mess. After I cleaned my kitchen today. If you didn't see me clean my kitchen, you can go check out that video too. And then 2 tablespoons of flour. There's just as much flour as there is cocoa powder. That's crazy. And then mix it. Mix it. Okay, so then it says optional chocolate chips, which really are chocolate chips optional? No, they're not. You need to add chocolate chips to it because this is going to be chocolate chip brownie. So we're gonna mix those in. I think this is the video that I got the recipe off of that he said don't mix it in the mug or it's gonna look like kooky all over the outside of your mug. I don't know. I'm gonna use the big mug for this one. Spray the mug, and then you put your brownie batter in the mug. And then you microwave this for, it says 40 to 60 seconds. So I'm probably going to start on 45 and I will be right back. Okay, I am back and I put my brownie in the microwave for like, I think it was 55 seconds total because I did 45 and then it just still seemed kind of gooey. So I put it in for another 10 seconds. But I'm actually going to try and put it on a plate. Kind of falling apart. It's really moist.
I know it's supposed to be out of the mug, but I want to use this mug for my next mug cake, so it didn't work. It's just like a giant brownie crumble. I mean, it's a brownie, but wah wah wah. I'm gonna make it into a brownie. Yeah.
So there's my brownie, which looks like a giant pile of dirt. So to remedy that, we're going to put whipped cream on it. You didn't see me do that. So, this is my brownie. Oh, that'd make a really good thumbnail. Except for it's supposed to be about mug cakes, and this is not in a mug. So maybe that wouldn't make a good thumbnail. I'm not going to eat this whole thing because I just ate that whole cookie and this, I'm going to be sick if I eat this whole thing. So, okay. Moving on. We're going to be making an apple mug cake. Hi, I'm back. I did not eat that whole brownie, just saying. I really didn't. But we're going to jump right into the apple mug cake. And for this one, we need 2 tablespoons of melted butter, which I have melted butter. And then to that, we want to put in how much sugar? A tablespoon of sugar. This actually doesn't seem like that much. And we're using brown sugar because apple, like apple cinnamon mug cake, it seems like it should be brown sugar. So I'm going to use brown sugar for that. Then you mix it. And then a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then it says like nutmeg and some other stuff, but I'm actually going to use pumpkin pie spice because it's pretty much got all that same stuff in it. Ginger, nutmeg, allspice, that crap stuff. I didn't say that. Stuff. This is a teaspoon. And this is a 1/4 teaspoon, so we're going to use 4 of these. Seems like a lot. Yeah. And then cinnamon. Can't measure it with that on it. Just seems like a lot of seasoning. Like I said, I've never made this before, so I don't know if this is completely accurate. It smells yummy. And then we need 3. Where's my tablespoon? Did I leave it in the brown sugar? Probably. Yep. 3 of those of milk. 3 tablespoons of milk. An 1/8 of a teaspoon of vanilla, which again is like 5 drops. And it says 1/8 of a teaspoon of vinegar, but I don't want to put vinegar in it, so I'm not going to put vinegar in this because I don't understand why you would put vinegar in apple cake. That just seems crazy. 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking powder, which I did not have, so I had to go buy baking powder. Let's put this tiny little 1/8 of a teaspoon. But I don't know if it's like a leavening agent or something like that, so I don't want to screw that up. And then 3 tablespoons of flour for our cake. I'm the least accurate measurer. Like, I don't know. I grew up in the kitchen with my grandmas, and I don't really measure a whole lot of things. So the fact that I'm measuring it at all, you should totally be impressed. Okay, so that's all mixed up, and then you're going to put half of a diced apple. It didn't say what size apple or what kind of apple, but I have like medium Granny Smith apples, so that's that much. We're going to put that in there. Now it seems like there's more apple than cake. This is going to end up looking like an apple fritter somehow. Stop escaping. That's what it looks like so far. Mmm. Looks yummy, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. We're going to spray our cup. And then put our cake in our cup. And this one actually is higher timed than the other, the mug brownie and the mug cookie. This one says 60 to 105 seconds. So, okay, so I'm back and I put, it's hot, this in there for 90 seconds total. And it seems done because it looks like it'll come out. So I'm going to try and just like tip it over onto a plate. Oh, it worked. I don't know. It's really hot. That's what it turned out looking like. So there is my apple mug cake. Not sure about that one, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like my video. I'm going to leave all 3 of the recipes down in the comments if you want to see them. So yeah, there's that. And other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow or another time, or whenever you're watching this, I will see you again. Bye.